We're going to take a couple of calls and go to Barry. He's a Spurs fan, right, Baz?
All right, Baz.
All right, Big Baz.
Big Baz, how are you?
Baz.
No problem. Listen, wait, we're getting sideways. We're getting sideways, O'Hara. We're getting sideways.
What, with Thomas Frank, you think?
Listen. Go on. What do you reckon?
Well, I don't think it's sideways. I mean, it's a manager who's been in the Premier League for a long period of time, proven in the Premier League.
How long has he been in the Premier League?
4 years, 5 years?
4 or 5, more.
Something like that. Brentford have been in the Premier League? Maybe longer?
Yeah, he's took a budget.
What's your problem, Baz? Why are you...
Poor old Ange, mate. That's what I'm here for, poor old Ange.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
God, mate. He bought us our first trophy at 17, yeah?
Yeah. He finished on 38 points.
Gotta give him another chance, though, ain't you?
He's gone, Baz. That
gone,
ship
mate.
has sailed,
It's
my friend.
Listen, it's harsh, but that's the way that the world you live in. Premier League is bread and butter, Baz. You can't finish
It's a
17th.
sackable offence to finish 17th.
Yeah, regardless of the trophy.
Champions League next season, yeah?
Yeah.
Thomas Frank ain't even seen it before, right?
Right.
So, like, what? We're starting again. That's what I'm saying. We're going backwards, if not sideways. Oh.
What happened
What was
there?
that,
You're going backwards.
Mate,
What have you tripped on?
I just tripped over the table. Listen, I was so passionate, I tripped over the table.
Mate, you got to get behind him. Get behind him,
Baz.
Baz.
Come on, mate.
I'm fully behind everyone. I'm behind. I was behind Ange when he was falling backwards as well. But mate, like,
I think for where Spurs are right now.
Right. Next season, Tottenham they lose their first 6-7 games, or they do. Absolute diabolical in the first 10 games of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
They're going to sack it. They're going to look for a new manager.
But if any manager, you could say that about, Chelsea. If Chelsea lose the first 6 or 7 games, the pressure's on. Any manager that loses 6 or 7 games, the pressure's on. No, but I'm saying if Arteta loses 7 games, right? First 7 games, people are going to be talking about his job.
He's been there 6 years. He's won the FA Cup.
Yeah. Baz, I think he had to go, Ange. There's no way you can.
Listen, I'm just saying to you, it's a liberty, right? You can't bring in a fringe manager, a Brentford manager that's been, don't get me wrong, he's done all right with Brentford, but what? We're a big club, mate. We're a massive club.
He's having trouble.
Yeah, he's not happy
Can't
with
get his head round it.
He can't get his head round it. Let's ask Kev what he thinks. All right, Kev?
All right, Kev.
Hello, lads.
I'm all right, Kev. You?
All right, Kev.
Yeah. Congratulations, Cundy. I watched you with your top with Chelsea. I watched you, Jamie, taking your top off. I stood there for 10 hours in my thought on a parade. But
did you? Why are you congratulating Cundy? He done nothing for Tottenham.
Yeah, no, I won the, no, it's about Chelsea.
Congratulations to both of you because we won a trophy. But
Who cares about Chelsea?
No, Kev's been.
Don't do anything worse.
No,
Kev.
no, I congratulated you. It's the least you can do. It's fine. Well done, Spurs.
He's such a
See,
nugget.
that's fine.
Kev, what do you make of Thomas Frank? I mean, you was at the parade. You see Ange saying season 3 and all that, but he's gone.
Listen, it's a good signing. It's better than getting Silver out of Fulham and everything. It's a good signing, but Ange would have kept his job if our league position was better.
Obviously, yeah.
But if he finished 4th, he's keeping his job.
Yeah, but it worked better, and that's with Tottenham, when you come to Tottenham, all right, he was good at Brentford, whatever, but when you come to Tottenham, the pressure is on you straight away.
Yeah. Go on. Well, I can't work out whether you're a fan or not.
Yeah, of course I'm a
fan.
I'm
a fan of Thomas Frank.
Brighton, Brentford, they're good clubs. They're standing Premiership and everything. But when you come to Tottenham, because we're such a big club, you're under pressure from day one. When he was at Brentford, everything was easy, finishing the top 10, whatever. It's not like that at Tottenham.
Not quite. What are you saying? Sorry, I might be misreading this situation, Kev. Are you saying that it's a good appointment, or are you saying that it's not?
No, it's a good appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good appointment. I do. I think he's going to do a great job. I do. I think he'll do a good job.
Don't do any worse.
Let's go to Joe. He's a Spurs fan. Joe?
All right, Joe.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for having me on again. I'm going to bring some positive to everything. I think it's a great appointment. I was very excited as soon as I heard his name mentioned.
Yeah.
I want Levy to just back him and give him a bit of. I would love to see someone like Bremo or Eze brought into club.
Semenyo.
And
would be nice.
Just have a bit of just have someone a bit of proven experience. And in the Premier League, I think with Thomas Frank, Brentford have always been a difficult team to break down, and I reckon he'll do even better at Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he should have better players.
He's got better players.
He should have.
If he keeps hold of Romero, keeps hold of Van der Ven.
He's talking about bringing players in, right? Brennan Johnson, okay?
Yeah.
If he can get anything out of him like he does with Mbuemo, making players better.
Yeah.
Think about that team, right? The team he's got there.
Yeah.
He's made that point earlier. Brennan Johnson will look to improve. Gray will look to improve. All of these younger players, he gets his hands on them, he'll make them a better player.
Yeah, and if you had a couple of quality, if you can nick Mbuemo, I don't know if you can, but Semenyo or Eze, as you say, you get a couple more players on board. You could have a really good season.
Grealish?
Yeah, God, take Grealish.
I can see us win the Carabao Cup next year. I think there's players there who are hungry to win another trophy.
Yeah.
Look, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. If we win something, great. I want to get back in the top 6.
Yeah, get him higher up the league. The Champions League is brilliant, okay? And you never know the little bit of draw. Look what Villa did last season, right? They had a right go. Yeah. Come up short against the side that eventually won it. But the league form is absolutely imperative to get back into those Champions League European places, minimum.
Yeah, all right. Listen, Joey, thanks for your call.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.